Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Back from Spasticity Blues. Uh, it has been, the past couple days were awful. Yeah, yesterday I can't even do what that was, but it was like the little muscles were affected. And this morning my mouth was kind of going to the side. I can't even do it because it was fully that, kind of like the Joker. Spasticity does such ugly things to a person and feels terrible. Yeah, I saw this today. It was from yesterday, but I wasn't really paying attention to the yesterday. Miserable. But from IMALS posted that University of Michigan average patient's life with ALS is 2 to 4 years. Now, IMALS is an organization started by Brian and his wife Sandra, and he was, a political person, actually has made huge strides for ALS families. Not only the people, but the families. I mean, think about now from when I was diagnosed in 2019. It was a 6-month wait under compassionate care. Now, when you get diagnosed with ALS, you can go and you can get Social Security disability, you can get Medicare, which is huge in the United States. From supporting people getting into clinical studies, into more research and getting more money to the disease. I mean, absolutely amazing. And Brian's had it for 7 years. Not all of us will go that quickly. Some of us go very quickly. My uncles both lived 18 months and had a much more aggressive form. And since I'm genetic, I'm shocked that I'm still here. Had a comment on my first ALS video, and I realized I had my preliminary diagnosis August 23rd. Or is it 22nd? I can't remember. I remember it was the day before my daughter's bridal shower. And, someone getting married, you don't want to tell them, guess what? Mom has ALS. I mean, so I just remember getting the big, gigantic balloons, knowing this and having them roasting the green chilies and not being able to fit in my car and having these gigantic balloons, the round ball ones. She just had to have them. It's like my sister saved the day. She had a minivan and we got them. And I was, basically melting down behind those gigantic balloons and the roasting bins. And my sister just wrapped her arms around me and held me. I will always miss Rebecca. Anyways, so the movie For Love and Life, No Ordinary campaign. And they've had shows on Talk CBS and today's show this morning. So if you have Prime Video, please watch their movie, and please go to IMALS if you have ALS. And if you don't, if you can, and I know it's hard times right now, but if you can donate, it directly impacts people with ALS and their family members. Yes, May is ALS awareness. That's why I'm advocating for them. So what's going on with me? Spasticity blues, UTI. It's like they say that infections can affect ALS people. Any neurological disease, you have your old dementia people, UTIs affect them. For me, it causes me terrible spasticity. And there's different forms or phenotypes of ALS. I have the upper motor neuron dominant. I have lower motor neuron symptoms, and that's what gives me the diagnosis of ALS. But the upper motor neuron, I have more spasticity than others, and it's painful. I mean, it feels like you're in a vice. Your muscles are so tight, like you're being squeezed and pulled. I mean, it almost feels like someone has a hand from my shoulders to my buttocks pulling. It's really awful, and my walking sucks. That's why I'm in my trusty chair. Yeah, and it's just, I don't use it as much. Thankfully, we had the lights go out, And yeah, last Thursday was quite the problem. We had notifications. I was just switching my phone, so, syncing my phones, but we got on the phone notifications. There's not air raids here, or what do you call that? Sorry, Paramobile. We didn't have the air sirens go. We have the sent to our phone. So we grabbed us and the cats into the most innermost thing, had my tablet, and, lights went out. We were watching the news thing, 100-mile-an-hour winds. Thankfully, the tornado was just like maybe across the freeway from us. So our neighborhood didn't get terribly affected, but we were without lights for 12 hours. And thankfully, it was like in the 70s and 80s. It wasn't as high, what it feels like, 100 today. And there's still people in Houston without lights. I don't know how. I mean, I am like a lizard with my ALS. My family call me that I'm a Tyrannosaurus. But I don't know if I can do it without AC. It's kind of like extreme cold. I can't do it. Extreme heat. I can't do it. It affects me. So I was thinking that my spasticity was related to that, but it's not. And sometimes, if you don't notice, spasticity affects my voice. So we were without for 12 hours, started back, just watching other neighbors and other friends. It's just heartbreaking when you see that, especially the homeless and people that are black and brown in different areas. It's like sometimes some areas take a little while longer to get the lights on. So trying to, raise a ruckus, raise money for getting some food for those people. It worked. People got fed. You just got to help each other. That's how it is, I don't know. So the different phenotype of ALS, I don't know, because I was in the Koya, and the doctors told me they saw the inflammation in my blood, like I was going to go, whoop. So they put me in that, so I kind of stayed up and stayed like this in a nice plateau. So I don't know how long it'll last. Change is something that's always going on. Can't keep everything static. It wouldn't be good. But I am blessed to still be walking almost 5 years in. When it was 2 ALS clinics ago, I walked in, and both the social worker and one of the nurses were saying they have some patients that have ALS for 10 to 15 years. And, they were kind of saying, maybe you'll be there. I don't know. I mean, Dr. Appel has this little card that has a crystal ball saying, I don't know. I don't know how long I will live. I don't know how long I'll still be able to walk. And sometimes you should be able to walk safer. I mean, I'm not that great safe. And I'm also not a great power chair driver either. I just... sorry, just adjusting. So that's what's going on. I'm having my cousins coming on Thursday from Mexico City, and that will be awesome. So we're gonna go do the Space Center and things like that. I'm hoping, knock on wood, I can do it. My oldest daughter's coming down from Dallas to see all the cousins, so all the cousins will be together, which is going to be a blessing, because, well, not all. My baby sister's up in North Dakota, so they won't be down here, but my sister that passed away's kids, they're going to be moving to another state, so it's this kind of celebration, hugs and kisses before they go. So a bunch of stuff happening this week, and tomorrow is the first day since that storm that only basically scared the heck out of us. I mean, thankfully our roof's not damaged, and the backyard was readjusted, and some limbs of trees and stuff like that, but we weren't damaged. I swear I am blessed. I am so grateful. So that's what's going on. Not too much. So don't forget to remember to find the beauty in the day. It's still there. Don't look at the cracks. All you see is more cracks. And I hope you guys have a good one. And, ooh, look. That is the directions, and I'm still plugged in. I need to unplug and get going. All right. You guys take care. Bye.